Did Mary ever sin?
No, Mary was sinless because God saved her from sin before she was ever born.
But the Bible says that there is none righteous, no, not one.
Yes, but the Bible also says that Noah, Job, Abraham, Lot, Zechariah, Joseph, Simeon, and Elizabeth are all righteous people. The verse that you brought up is simply saying that no one is righteous of their own power, rather righteous through the power of Christ. That's why Mary says her soul magnifies the Lord.
And that all have sinned and come short of the glory of God.
That is not what Paul is talking about. In the context of that passage, Paul is referencing the fact that every nation had sinned, not every individual person. That's why right before that verse, he says that there is no difference between Jew and Gentile, because all nations are sinful.
And nowhere does the Bible suggest that Mary was an exception to this rule. But could Jesus have been born through a sinner? Well, I see no problem with that reality.
James 3:6 tells us that sin infects your entire body, your nose, hands, feet, whatever it is. If Mary had ever sinned, then her entire body would be infected with this sin, including the eggs in her womb, including the one that would one day become Jesus Christ. Now, Jesus was never sinful. At no point was any part of him sinful. So Mary must have never been infected by sin.
The Immaculate Conception is a false teaching that's not supported by the Bible.
Well, maybe according to you, but what makes your opinion more valid than 1.4 billion Catholics? I know that you think this is right, but what gives you the authority to say that something is a false teaching?